Hi Geminis, welcome to your quick organic reading for the next day, couple weeks. I've just been doing extremely organic, free-flowing readings here, so it doesn't really come with a particular purpose, as in like love, money, um, anything like that. It's just more whatever comes up when comes up. So let's go. How are you feeling right now, Geminis? Yeah, okay, so a lot of work might be bogging you down. Sometimes this card comes on a higher polarity, meaning that like you can overcome and get that kind of rush that you get from achieving a whole big pile of work on your table. You know, when you get to the end of a big project and you're done and it just feels good, or if you're running and you hit the hump and you get over it and it feels good. This card is indicating that maybe you're just slogging away at a project for a long, long time, and it's just not, you're not getting that reward from it. So it's coming from a place of, yeah, potentially too many cooks in the kitchen, too many things going on. Look at this Ten of Pentacles card. It's kind of also a Pentacles card. This is the kingdom of the Pentacles, I see. So like this is where, you know, it's all here. There's like the family, the dogs, the cats, the children, the marketplace, the old man, like the tower. It's all happening here, where this person is trying to like make this run and work. So these two coming up is kind of giving me the energy that you're toiling, really hard working at something that's just not feeling good and not feeling rewarding, where like maybe around you others are really celebrating and enjoying the effects of what you're producing, and not kind of like giving you the credit that you deserve for what you've been doing for them. Is that happening for you, Geminis? Also, this is a new channel. Please like, subscribe, share, blah, 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 blah. Leave a comment. Is this happening for you? What's going on with that? The Knight of Pentacles has come up. So again, a Pentacles card. This is all to do with like material things and work and labor and reward, planning. It's kind of like farming. Like this is a card that's to do with like plotting and the use of the real practical use of material things. So someone that's going to strategize a budget, someone that's going to figure out where to plant the corn, someone that's going to really meticulously action all these items and work on it as well. It's not the ideas man, it's not the kind of like inspiring man, it's the execution and the actual happening of it. So maybe instead of feeling in this like kind of getting out of this rut of helping other people, is to kind of feel a bit more pride in your work. And that's tough when you're in this position, when you're just kind of like looking at it all and you're like, how am I going to get through all of this? And you're seeing other people just like cruising by. It's saying that you kind of need to get up on your horse. If it's in a bit of a mess, if you're just kind of like making ends meet and at the end of the day you're like, oh, I'm glad I got all those emails out, or I'm glad I did this, that, and the other, phew, now I can relax. Like maybe it's structuring your work or whatever's kind of like getting you down, Gemini. It's about coming to it from a place of planning and execution, so you can set really rigid boundaries about what you're working on. And when you kind of achieve those like shorter term goals and milestones, you will get that rush. But then, yeah, if you're looking at it as a huge spiraling tangle project, it's never going to give you that sense of achievement or accomplishment that the Knight of Pentacles usually has. Moving forward, I mean, there is the option for you to just kind of like walk away. Maybe if you don't follow or like start to kind of reward yourself for all the work that you're doing, it's just going to burn you out and you might have to kind of walk away. You might be a little emotionally depleted, since these are all kind of Pentacles cards in the realm of material. The first card that's come up here as a water a water sign card, a cups card, is about the the idea of you being emotionally depleted from it all. And it could just like, this might just be like you, if you don't kind of start organizing and being meticulous about your work patterns, you might just burn out and just walk away and be like, see you later. You can all suffer from like me bouncing, Geminis. So that's the burnout option. And if you do manage to, you know, organize your work in a way that's rewarding, then what is the option there? What can happen from that? Just the celebratory nature. And the Three of Cups usually, it's a communal card. It's coming together of old friends, family, lovers, just like having a good time. That usually spirals for me whenever I get this card. It's kind of like, I meet up with some person and that's fun, and then we moved here and there, and this person arrives and this person leaves. It's kind of like a long-lived fun. This came up reversed. So I mean, it could be kind of like very, you know, short-term spirals of fun and like bursts of fun with friends. But it's better than, you know, just like leaving altogether. There is the potential for you to kind of like have some joy out of this and turn this into joy as well. So just to recap, if you're feeling like you're just kind of working on this big tangled mess, it's time to plan and just like restructure it so you can feel reward for your work. We're not kind of like focusing on others and how easy they might have it, or the people that you're working for. Not focusing so much on them kind of like cruising by, which they might be. If you do kind of like continue in this pattern, it might burn you out emotionally. And if you are able to restructure a way to work more productively and more satisfyingly, it can lead to kind of like short outbursts of fun, which if you do kind of engage in this kind of fun, it can ignite into like longer term happiness and reverse that ill aspect. But you will get sparks of joy from switching your work priorities and way of doing things into a different aspect. Thank you for joining, Geminis. I hope that helped. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.